And good afternoon, everybody. It's Wednesday. This is our Wealth of Health show. Welcome to you all. Hopefully you're sharing these shows with others so that they can learn as you do. So, it's not caffeine. It's not your diet. It's not lack of sleep. What is it? Well, this limits it down to alcohol. So what could alcohol be doing to you that caffeine, diet, or lack of sleep does not do? That's what we're going to talk about. A new article coming out of the University of California at that wacky city of San Francisco. We'll start about this in 1 minute. The information you hear on the Nutrition Shop Health Talk with Dr. Len is strictly educational and is not intended to diagnose or treat any disease. Any healthcare decision should be discussed with your health professional. And now, here is Dr. Len. And again, welcome to you all. The number at the office, 678-228-8900, 678-228-8900. Welcome again to you all. So what is it? What does alcohol do that the others don't? We're going to do the national anthem, and then we'll come back and discuss this as a tip toward all of us. Good afternoon to you all. You know, one of the most troubling issues that a lot of us go through at various times is a heart arrhythmia. Now, don't get frightened. It doesn't mean you need to go to your cardiologist, but do you ever have that feeling that your heart's wobbling in your chest? You ever see those pictures of, or maybe you've gone fishing and you caught a big fish and you're trying to hold on to it, it wobbles its way out of your hands? That feeling? You ever have that? Well, if you go to your doctor and say, hey, look, doc, I'm having this issue. Okay, I'm having it. It's bothering me. Now, he may say, well, let's take a look at a few things first. How much coffee are you drinking every day? Tell me if that isn't true. How much coffee are you drinking every day? Yeah, that's the biggie. We're going to blame caffeine. How about your diet? Are you eating a bunch of junk food? What's your diet looking like? As if your doctor can give you some advice there. Or is it that you're just not sleeping? You're not getting enough sleep, so your body gets these adrenaline rushes during the day, which is making your heart wobble. How about one of those? Those are the three top doctor comments to us if we end up with one of those issues. New research from UC San Francisco that tested possible triggers for a common heart condition checked out caffeine, sleep deprivation, and sleeping on your left side. You know, a lot of people say that, sleep on your left side, the side your heart's on. Found that only alcohol use was consistently associated with more episodes of the heart arrhythmias. More alcohol. Think about this now, and I'm not going to get up on a preaching box right now and lecture to you. But think about some of the nights you may have had this as you've laid down at night, and your heart sort of feels weird. And that was one of the nights you maybe went to a local neighborhood party and had a couple cocktails, maybe, or a glass of wine, maybe. The authors conclude that people might be able to reduce the risk of atrial fib by avoiding certain triggers. Obviously, the study was published in JAMA Cardiology, was presented November 14th at the annual scientific sessions of the American Heart Association. The researchers were surprised to find that although most of the things the participants thought would be related to their AFib were not. Those in the intervention group still experienced less arrhythmias than people in the comparison group that was not self-monitoring. This suggests that those personalized assessments revealed actionable results, said lead author Gregory Marcus, MD, professor of medicine. Although caffeine was the most commonly selected trigger for testing, there it is with doctors, we found no evidence, none, of a near-term relationship between caffeine consumption and atrial fib. After all these decades and decades and decades and decades, coffee is not the problem. Hallelujah, if I had my 4 or 5 cups today. We found no evidence there. Atrial fib contributes to more than, you ready, 150,000 deaths in the United States each year, reports the Federal Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. With the death rate on a steady rise for the past 20 years. Now, ironically, alcohol consumption, especially with COVID, has risen dramatically. In contrast, alcohol consumption was most consistently exhibited heightened risks of atrial fib. To learn more about what patients felt was especially important to study about the disease. Researchers held a brainstorming session in 2014. Patients said researching individual triggers for atrial fib was their top priority, giving rise to the I Stop AFib study, which enabled individuals to test any presumed trigger. About 450 people participated. More than half, 58%, were men, and the overwhelming majority of whom were white, 92%. That's intriguing, that they have to even put that in there. Could this be a disease more strongly linked to Caucasians? Because I don't have any statistics in front of me, but I don't think there's much difference in alcohol consumption between African Americans, Latinos, or Caucasians, although you would think that there might be some in some other factor there. Participants in the randomized clinical trial utilized a mobile EKG recording device, along with a phone app, to log potential triggers like drinking alcohol and caffeine, sleeping on your left side, or not getting enough sleep, eating a large meal, cold drink, or sticking to a particular diet, engaging in exercise, or anything else that they thought was relevant to their atrial fib. Although participants were more likely to select caffeine as a trigger, there was no association found. Recent research from UCSF has similarly failed to demonstrate a relationship between caffeine and arrhythmias. On the contrary, listen to this. The number one issue that doctors have dwelled on for the last 40 years. AFib, any kind of issue, avoid caffeine. Number one, they actually found, to the contrary, caffeine may have a protective effect against AFib. The study demonstrated that consumption of alcohol was the only trigger that consistently resulted in significantly more self-reported AFib episodes. The individualized testing method did not validate participant-selected triggers for AF, but trial participants did report fewer atrial fib episodes than those in the control group. This completely remote, sightless, mobile app-based study will hopefully pave the way for many investigators and patients to conduct similar personalized experiments that can provide clinically relevant information specific to individuals. University of California, San Francisco, published in the Journal of the American Medical Association Cardiology. You can look it up yourself. What was the date on this again? November 24th. Just a little over a week ago. I only report newer stuff. Now, if you know somebody that's struggling with AFib, there are a lot of good natural ways to support heart functionality, and we do that in a consult. Hi everybody, this is Dr. Len, and I want to talk to you today about a consultation, a nutritional consultation. What's that all about? It's what we do. It's a personal one-on-one time that we put aside, whether it be via social media or Zoom or in person, where we can have the ability to work closely to enhance your health. The aim is to enhance your bodily functions, alleviate symptoms of illness, improve your lifestyle through a nutritional intervention. Some people simply want to undergo a diet to ensure they're eating correctly and avoid illness. Other people have medical problems or are suffering from various symptoms that they believe can be alleviated by making nutritional changes to their diet. Other common reasons to undergo a consultation include a desire to lose weight, digestive issues, skin complaints, low energy, lethargy, stress, fertility issues, competitive sports, the list goes on. Before your consultation, we'll ask you to complete a comprehensive questionnaire. This questionnaire will focus on all aspects of your diet and lifestyle, medical history, medications you may be taking, current health concerns, and really importantly, your goals. We may also ask you to do a food and drink diary for those 3 days, maybe up to a week, so we can document everything you eat and drink during that time. Once you've completed this questionnaire, we'll look it over, and then we'll have a one-on-one consultation. Usually about an hour to an hour and a half. And during that time, you'll talk through the questionnaire and diary as well as discuss your lifestyle, your current exercise regimen, your health concerns, your family medical history, your existing symptoms, and really importantly, again, your goals. You can also discuss underlying emotional issues that may be affecting your mood, eating patterns, lifestyle. During this in-depth discussion, you may be asked to do some functional tests, saliva, blood, etc., to try to pinpoint specifically what's going on. Once we have a full and complete picture of your current nutritional, physical, and emotional situation, we'll develop a plan for you. That may involve some nutritional dietary issues, working with our dietitian, working with our chef, or supplements. We can add those to the regimen as well. Vitamins, minerals, fiber, fatty acids, amino acids. But to get the most out of a nutritional consultation, you need to be as frank and honest as you can. The more complete picture that we have of what's going on in your system, the better that we can help you. If you're interested in getting started, give us a call, 678-228-8900, or reach out to us through our website at thenutritionshop.net. Okay, good information as always, 678-228-8900. Now, that was the part one on arrhythmias. Now comes part two. You know, when you read the New Testament in the Bible, you'll see in a number of situations where you can almost feel that Jesus was getting frustrated as he preached a rather simple message, love one another. And no one seemed to get it. Now, I'm not putting myself on the same scale as Jesus, but, you know, I've been sitting here for the last almost 2 years now. Yeah, 2 years almost to the day, lecturing about protecting yourself against COVID. Telling people, don't let your guard down. Buffered vitamin C, 2 twice a day. Buffered vitamin C. It's amazing to me that 95% of the time when I talk to them, oh, I'm taking my vitamin C, they're taking the wrong form. And it doesn't work. Oh, I'm taking zinc. You don't hear me talk about taking zinc. N-acetylcysteine, 500 milligrams twice a day. Vitamin D, 5,000 up to 2 a day. Take yourself up to 10,000. And then ultra probiotic twice a day. That four-pronged approach to protect yourself. Don't let your guard down. I cannot begin to tell you the frustration I get this week, talking to individual after individual after individual after individual. They're now coming down with COVID. I got vaccinated. I still came down with COVID. Have you been taking your supplements? No, I didn't think I needed them. What have I been saying over and over again? Please do not take this as just me lecturing you. But if you're not protecting yourself in this point, at this time, with these kind of variants coming at you from all sides, you're letting your guard down for you and your family. And I'll be honest with you, I've yet to meet the family where all members, including the children, were being dosed properly. We're letting ourselves open for getting ill. Please listen about buffered C, what makes it so different than ascorbic acid. Hey everybody, I want to talk to you for just a minute about our most popular product called buffered vitamin C. It has a myriad of biological functions. Vitamin C helps toward collagen formation for many body tissues, including skin, gums, teeth, cartilage around joints. It enhances the absorption of iron in the body and so involved in energy metabolism and contributes to reduction of tiredness and fatigue. Vitamin C is the required coenzyme for two groups of enzymes that catalyze the cross-linking of collagen fibers. Vitamin C is essential for normal wound healing, capillary health. Also participates in the biosynthesis of carnitine, serotonin, that key neurotransmitter, and certain other neurotransmitters, including norepinephrine. Vitamin C, our buffered forms, water-soluble, chain-breaking antioxidant that reacts directly with superoxide, hydroxy radicals, and singlet oxygen. Vitamin C interacts with glutathione and alpha-lipoic acid and regenerates vitamin E. Now, our prep also has bioflavonoids in there, called flavonoids, a class of phytochemicals that are potent antioxidants as well, which scavenge many potentially damaging free radicals. This well-designed product can allow a large dose of ingredients to be taken in a single serving. The organic food acid combines with the carbonate source to form potassium, sodium, calcium, and magnesium salts of the acid and buffers the solution to a normal pH, so it's easy on the stomach. Clinical studies performed on a variety of these types of products demonstrate that the ingredients, listen to this, penetrate the bloodstream within as little as 15 minutes. Buffered forms of vitamin C. I've said it over and over again. If I was stranded on a desert island and I couldn't take anything else with me, I'd have my buffered forms of vitamin C. You can find that on our website at thenutritionshop.net or call our office at 678-228-8900. That's 678-228-8900. Take care. All right, good information. Please share this with others. God bless you, folks, and we'll see you back here tomorrow with more great news. Remember, our website is thenutritionshop.net. See you back here tomorrow. Take care.